Akafu.
Kaboom!
No! Yes!
Hmm. There's some shenanigans going on here. Don't like
Yeah!
going on here. I'm gonna explore the other path first. This path feels like the correct way. Made the right choice with that.
Yeah!
Don't know why there are
That's...
Tech dudes here. Minus 15 defense. 28 more magic though. Minus 40 HP though. I'm gonna equip it, but oof. Alright. Glad I did that because I made the correct assessments. This is fizzling.
Yes! No!
Oh,
Yes!
bye. I was like, oh, I could fight this bear. And then stock takes 295 damage.
Yeah! Yes!
Yeah.
Yeah!
I was like, I did not want to do that encounter.
Heis!
You're here, Stock. It's been a while. Or did we just see each other? I've jumped around so much in time that I don't know anymore.
You're the wielder of the Black Chronicle.
That's correct, Stock. Wielder of the White Chronicle, the Book of Flux. I realized that you were using the Chronicle after that incident in Hugo's office. Up to that point, even I hadn't figured it out. I assume Lipti and Tio told you to tell no one.
You know about them too.
Why so surprised? I'm the one who gave you the White Chronicle.
Then Heis, let me ask you this. Why did you give it to me? What was the point of this scheme of yours?
It wasn't a scheme so much. I want you to be my successor.
Your successor?
In order to succeed me, you first had to awaken the White Chronicle and gain its power. And so I gave you the book before sending you on an impossible mission. I hope to show you the world's true nature, to train you, and to awaken the White Chronicle. What I didn't expect was for that awakening to happen much sooner than I had planned, or that you had the acting skill to hide it from me.
Judging from the situation as it stands, I was right to do so.
You truly are the SI's best agent. I underestimated your guile.
Enough about that! What did you mean by successor? Explain yourself!
I meant just what I said. I need a successor to carry on my plan. My plan to lead this world to its destruction.
Inducing desertification and destroying the world. That's your plan?
That's right, Stock.
What are you thinking? Why would I willingly carry on with such a preposterous idea? I refuse.
No, you have to do it. And I'll tell you why. It's because you're like me.
What do you mean by that?
Haven't you figured it out yet? You seem to have saved this world from certain destruction a few times with the White Chronicle.
Don't change the subject. Answer the question, Heiss.
Let's go, Stock. Keep him on topic.
Was this world actually worth saving? Did you ever ask yourself that?
What?
I've given it a lot of thought over many years, and I've come to this conclusion. This world deserves death. That's why I won't allow the ritual to take place.
Wait! Heiss! There's no reason to save it? That's his justification?
Does Heiss really want to destroy the world?
Look at what he's done so far. I don't think there's any doubt. He's serious, all right.
That's what we've been working towards this whole time? Let's go, everyone. There's something I need to ask him.
Yes!
Heiss is a terrible employer, spending lots of resources on someone who hasn't agreed to accept the job yet. Well, that's what the whole point of the resources are for. Make it so that he can't. He can't, words. He can't turn it down.
Yes! That's...
Hello. Please be good. You can't even equip it? Brosh only. Alrighty. I'll figure out a way to get over there. Can you say "dare low"? It's like the second or third time I've said it. "Dare lowy"? "Dare lue"?
Yes! That's...
I believe that's +5 speed. Oh, it's +8 speed. Hey. Give you the +5 speed.
Heiss, I need to know something.
What is it? Make it quick. You are no longer part of my plan.
Back when my mercenary troop got wiped out. Was that you?
Finally caught on, did you?
No. But why?
Well, you see, it was a necessary preamble for Stock to attain the power of the White Chronicle. Stock's awakening was necessary for my desired future. The only question was how to trigger it. After trying out countless permutations of history, I realized he needed comrades. Partners with some skill, yet not so valuable that Stock would depend too much on them. They would be the key to Stock's awakening. That's when I laid eyes on you two. All I needed to do then was to get you in my debt and have you leave your mercenary unit. So I animated a monster's corpse and eliminated the unit, making it look like an accident. Though it took some doing to manipulate it so that only you two survived. And thanks to you, Stock found the power of Flux by awakening the White Chronicle. A simple trick, really. That's what controlling history is about.
You killed everyone in our unit over that?
I like Heiss. I think he is suitably villainous, and there's no redemption arc for this guy.
How could you?
You monster!
Silence, woman! I told you that I have no further interest in the rest of you. Interfere with my conversation with Stock at your peril.
Rainey, Marco, I understand why you're angry, but there's still more I need him to tell me. Any punishment coming to him can wait until afterward.
Fine.
Ice, keep going from where you left off. What did you mean when you said I'm like you?
Stock, don't listen to him.
So even after getting to know Erica, you still don't realize who you are, Stock? Or should I say, Ernst?
Gasp! Say it ain't so.
Ernst? Then that means Stock is the Prince of Granorg.
I had a feeling that was it. I was the sacrifice needed for the royal family to perform the ritual. And so were you, Heiss.
Indeed. I am younger brother to the late King Victor, and the sacrifice in his ritual.
Wait, Stock, what are you two talking about? What's all this about a sacrifice?
The Granorg royal family is the sole line capable of the ritual to stop the desertification. Part of the ritual involves giving the life of one of the royal siblings. The sacrifice.
That's right. The world owes its existence to those royals slain in the name of the ritual. The people owe them a deep debt of gratitude, which is why the royal family is allowed to rule over this land. It's because all life on this continent exists by the royal family's sufferance.
But clearly you weren't sacrificed. What happened?
As if I'd allow that fool Victor to rule as king while I gave my own life. It was out of the question. So I escaped from him and set up shop in Alistel as Heiss.
So you ran off and Victor couldn't perform the ritual. That's why he tried to make his children do it.
Yes, and you would have been the next in line to be the sacrifice. Ernst was killed as a sacrifice by his own father after speaking out against him. Originally, it was meant to be Erica. But she seems to have behaved herself better. While her father was watching, at least. Thus did she succeed in pushing the role as sacrifice over to Ernst, the cunning little minx.
You bastard!
After a sacrifice is slain, they are given a soul for the ritual. Erica's soul was split. Part of it went to you, giving you a temporary life as a sacrifice. How pitiful are the sacrifices. Resurrected, only to die again. And only I can understand their pain, being one myself. You and I. We two are truly the Forsaken Ones. That's why I stole you away and altered your memories, to give you a second life as stock. I made sure to kill that fool Victor as well.
He disappeared again.
This conversation isn't over yet. Come find me, Stock.
So, Heist was the king's brother, Stock was the prince, and the two of them were sacrifices?
Hey, he's gotta be messing with us, right? All that stuff about you being the prince? I mean, think about it. Heist would look way younger if he was really the king's brother.
No. I believe Heist is telling the truth. He looks as old as he does because of the Black Chronicle. He must have repeated history so many times that he's aged far beyond the normal process.
But if he's telling the truth, what'll happen to you? If we go through with this ritual, you're gonna...
I can't say anything for sure, but I do know, if we don't go through with it, the entire continent will perish. I can't act in my own self-interest at the expense of everyone else.
Still...
Ott, you knew, didn't you? That's why you tried so hard to keep me from finding out.
Uh-huh. I knew if you found out the truth, you'd give up your soul.
I see now. You were trying to keep silent to protect me. Thank you, Ott. I'm sorry, everyone, but we'll have to table this for now. We need to chase after Heist and make him lift the Flux seal.
You didn't read Twitch's article, but just going off their notices about the 0.5%, their statement makes no sense. As always with their explanations. What doesn't make sense about it? Tell me more. Hey, Noah the Otter. Thank you very much for the 36 months.
Yes!
Appreciate it.
Yes! 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 Yeah!
Hoping this will go down to that treasure chest that I missed.
Yes!
How goes Radiant Historia? It's going so far. I think we're within like the final 10 hours of the game. This doesn't look to be where I want to be. There's a save point down there. I mean, if they went through with the ritual without him knowing, he'll lose his soul anyway. Well, if he didn't know that he would have to be the sacrifice, then he would probably be less inclined to sacrifice his life. Oops. No, Home Chick Slice can sacrifice her life.
We let our guard down.
Are we talking about the Twitch statement regarding highlights? Saw that. It doesn't affect you. You never make highlights. It affects me.
We failed.
Time to run!
Regrettably. I think that's the... Sucks. It affects me. It definitely affects Crayson. It affects Mr. JRPG. A lot of the people for my encounter report have used Twitch VODs for all of that stuff. And I actually prefer Twitch VODs over YouTube VOD. Well, there's benefits and there's like good things about the Twitch VODs. It's really easy to cycle through Twitch VODs while you're at ×2 speed, because it only progresses 10 seconds at a time. And that's really helpful. Whereas on YouTube, if you're on ×2 speed, it progresses 20 seconds at a time, I think, or something like that. And YouTube, you know, buffers more. But YouTube has like the preview thumbnail, which is really good for like trying to see where you might want to skip to or something like that, and Twitch doesn't do a very good job of that. So for longer videos, like 4-hour VODs or whatever, Twitch is my preferred method of watching VODs. But if it's like 30 minutes or an hour long episode / VOD, then YouTube is the best place for that. I need a mark. Guess it's time to rapid fire YouTube uploads then. Well, not for me. All of my playthroughs that are on Twitch are on YouTube. The only thing for me is that there are some playthroughs on YouTube that are like cut down a little bit, whereas Twitch, they're not cut down. So I have to figure out if I want to bring those over. And then I have to figure out which ones are affected by that. But for people like Mr. JRPG and Crayson, that's going to be tough. I don't think Mr. JRPG has uploaded to his YouTube channel in like 5 years. Meanwhile, Crayson doesn't even have a YouTube channel as far as I know. So, oof.
Heist!
Congratulations are in order for making it this far. This is the deepest part of the ruins.
Heist! Release your flux seal at once.
That's a rather bold demand, Stock. I'll win if I just sit here and keep it going, after all. Now, I have some questions of my own for you.
It affects you now since you started streaming and saving VODs. Last you knew, you need to give your YouTube your phone number in order to be able to upload videos longer than 15 minutes, which you don't want to do. I have not needed to do that for any of my YouTube channels. And I started my second YouTube channel 2 or 3 years ago or something like that. How many videos would... Oh, okay, I'm not even gonna read that. Honestly, this is like one of the least offensive things Twitch has done. They've been a lot worse in the past. Like they tried to make a post for Asian Heritage Month and put Goku as an Asian character. Um, um, I can definitely agree that this is probably one of the least offensive things that Twitch has done. You know, uh, there's not a lot of reason for this to. There's not a lot of reason for Twitch to have bots, and from my experience, not a lot of people are using them to highlight things. So there you go.
Tell me, Stock, do you plan to return your soul to Erica as a sacrifice? By now, you must realize what this entails. Is this really a world worth throwing your life away for? I'm sure you've seen it countless times by now. Those on top who think only of themselves. The common people are oppressed, living in fear, all while the desertification spreads. And worst of all, that ritual, that detestable practice. The foolish casters do nothing to address the blight's source. They only repeat the ritual. No one dares think how distorted this world is, unable to survive without relying on such methods. How many sacrifices so far have died for that cause? And how many more will give their lives in the years to come? Some express regret for their deaths, but sentiment is cheap. And even when the barbaric practice continues, it only postpones the inevitable. Yet the caster comes away so satisfied, as if they've saved the world. That's why this world should come to an end. It should be put out of its misery. We, the sacrifices forsaken by this broken world, will be the ones to end it. It is justifiable revenge, a fair conclusion. That is the true history!
Ice.
Erica seems to have led you by the nose without giving her reasons. Deep down, she was scheming to use you as a sacrifice.
You're talking of things you know nothing about.
It's the only thing that makes sense. Why sacrifice yourself for such a woman? You and I, what we need to do isn't become sacrifices. That's not it by half. Come now, Stock, or rather, Ernst. There's nothing to fear. We will not stray from the path. It's the world that's gone mad, not us. Let's fix this, you and I. 2 sacrifices.
That's enough, Ice. Don't say another word.
Huh. So you understand. You've been a wise one since you were a boy. You were closer to me than to your father.
I wonder if Heist realizes that we don't have to sacrifice Stock to stop the ritual. There is someone else who we can sacrifice.
Your dedication made me happy, and I often took you out of the castle. So come with me, Ernst, and we'll live and travel through this dying world together, just as we did before.
Ice. I understand why you're doing this. Release the Flux Seal.
So that's your answer. It is a pity.
It's done. Ice.
Did you think I'd had a change of heart? What rubbish. There was a reason I decided to release the Flux Seal. It's so I could seal you with all the remaining power of Flux. You'll watch the world end from inside a prison in time that you cannot escape.
Flux Seal's released. Now's our chance to deal with Heist. couldn't have stolen from Heist?
Disappear!
This is getting bad.
Owie. Move you there. Wait, let's start off with regenerate. And we can move you to the right. And we can do a heal.
Let's do this! I feel alive again!
Remember also when Twitch announced the Partner Plus program or whatever, a lot of folks got upset and tried to move to Kick. Kick is its own can of worms. Yeah, I'm not sure moving to Kick is in the cards for me. Stock is probably gonna die. For a second there I thought, oh, Stock didn't die. Okay. How do I make this go by really well? I don't think I can. Oh, actually, yes I can. Sacrifice Stock for a Gamagon.
Thunder!
Disappear!
My apologies.
Almost sacrificed the battle.
Disappear!
I'm sorry.
Jesus.
Everyone.
Disappear!
Okay, let's
I won't let you!
do that.
Here you go.
Disappear!
This is
Can you
looking
stop
bad.
critting Homeboy Slice, please?
I guess I wasn't good enough.
Is not going the way that I want it to.
Here you go.
I'm gonna do that, so
You okay?
then do that.
What's its weakness?
Let's push. Let's regenerate. Push. Speed break.
Let me have a go! This'll leave a mark! Yeah!
Heads up!
Eat this!
Okay. Play it safe.
You okay?
That did go through. 1,000 points for Xenosaga 1. Let's see. Now the question is, do I risk this for the biscuit? Let's not.
Disappear!
Does so much damage. Maybe I should try poisoning him. He can only resist it.
How about this?
How's this?
Here you go.
Keep this
How's this?
speed debuff
Heads
going.
up.
Got the poison on him.
Disappear!
This is looking bad.
Right, now we just need to survive. Of course, it's easier said than done. We can lower his magic. Get one of these going. Speed actually went down. Can you believe it?
Take this!
Let's do this. Take one.
Kind of just the never-ending cycle. People get mad at an announcement Twitch makes, sometimes for good reason. Other times it's not as drastic. They say they'll leave the platform or whatever, or complain about the attention or buzz or whatever, but ultimately just stay on the platform. We can also call that Twitter. I remember seeing a bunch of people say that they were never going to pay for Twitter Premium.
How about this?
And
You can do it.
right now they're paying for it.
Too slow!
Let's do this.
Heads up.
A little bit of Axelrod lore. I actually back when Mixer started to become a thing, or I guess turned into a thing. I don't even know if it's even right to say it turned into a thing. Back when Mixer launched, I actually created an account on Mixer, and I was seriously considering
We can do it, guys.
One.
streaming over there.
Yeah.
I don't remember if
This is looking bad.
I followed through with the stream or not. But I was definitely keeping a very close eye on what was going on for Mixer.
Make way! Here I
Come!
Bombs away!
Here you go.
That was
Feel
good.
alive again.
Disappear!
I need you to stop using that ability.
You can do it.
Bombs away!
Take this! Eat this!
Disappear!
This'll do the trick.
You okay?
That was good.
Complaining about stuff for attention is a waste of time. Well, that's a very specific thing to call out, and it's very easy to say, yeah, you're totally right on that one.
See ya.
Get rid of that. So you're on about a half HP. I think a mana burst. Oh no, I should save that one. That one's real nice. Do that. Do that to cover my bases.
This'll do the trick.
Good one.
Take this!
Thunder.
Take this!
Okay. Still got that going for us.
I want to help too.
Heads
There have totally been some things they've done. You can see why people would be upset over.
Take this!
You wouldn't say highlights are the worst thing they've done. Well, I think being disappointed / upset over the highlights thing is warranted feedback. But, you know, Twitch says that it's only affecting 0.5% of people. If it's going to save them $1 million a year, probably worth it. But, you know, who knows how much they're going to save. To me, it feels very interesting to bring about the scenario of we've recognized that it's like the best way to say this. It's weird to me that 0.5% is the next place that like budget cuts are going to be showing up.
You've grown strong, Stock.
Like, as an example, um, you would think that you would start from the most expensive things and then work your way down. So if we use that logic, then the 0.5% of people, you would imagine they would have to, like, that would have to be fairly expensive, which is kind of crazy to think about. 0.5% of all streamers are theoretically costing Twitch enough money that they're going to prioritize eliminating that cost rather than working on other costs. Now, granted, prioritizing this cost reduction could be something that's a very easy thing to do, air quotes, like a quick win or something like that. And, it only takes a small amount of development time to implement restrictions and things like that. So, they could be tackling this at the same time that they're tackling other things, but it's just like a very interesting prioritization to me that I find fascinating.
Heis, it's the end this time.
If I can't stop you, then I'll try my luck with Erica. I'll kill the girl before you ever meet. That will end everything.
Heis, wait!
Don't go, Stock!
Let go, Ott.
I believed too. I wanted to fix it without any sacrifices. You didn't ask to be a sacrifice. You don't have to die. There's gotta be a way without giving your soul back to Erica. Please, stay here.
I need to end this myself. Let go of my hand, Ott.
Stock. Tell him, Raj. Raj!
Thank you, Rosh. Everyone.
Why didn't you stop him? You're his best friend. You should have stopped him.
It's because I'm his best friend that I didn't.
Huh? Why? Why? Why didn't anyone stop him? Are you all okay with this?
No, it's not okay. But he was determined to see this through. There's no way we'd be able to stop him.
I'm surprised you held back, Rainey.
I wanted Stock to stay too, you know? But after seeing that look in his eyes...
Yeah, I understand. I wonder what era in the past he headed to.
Who knows? Maybe he went to save me back when I was pulling some stupid stunt.
He might have even gone back to see me when I knew none of this.
It doesn't matter where or when he went. No matter where he is, I'll keep fighting for him. You hear that, Stock? I'll always be there for you!
So will I!
That is right. Our hearts will always be with you, Red One.
Stock, you better come out on top.
Stock.
Lipty, Teo, where did Heis go?
You know we can't tell you that, Stock.
Why not? Isn't it your job to watch over the world?
Those are the rules.
Our job, properly speaking, is to advise a Chronicle's wielder and see the ritual through. Informing a wielder of another wielder's actions is strictly forbidden.
See the ritual through? He's the one trying to stop it!
We understand that, We tried to stop Heis, of course, but we are limited to giving advice. We can't force a wielder to do anything. And I regret to say that his power greatly exceeds ours.
That's impossible. How can he be more powerful than the two guardians of Historia?
This is the first time in history it's happened. His anger and hatred is combining with the Black Chronicle's power, granting him tremendous might. He is completely beyond our control now.
Then there's no way you can tell me where Heis went?
I'm afraid not. We're not supposed to take sides. It's a very firm rule.
If it weren't, Heis would have pried information on you out of us first. Had that happened, you would not have been able to escape him.
The rule works in your favor as well as against you. I'm sorry.
Damn it!
You can't give up, Stock.
Heis said he would travel to a moment before you and Erica met, correct? But if you two had met sometime that Heis wasn't aware of, his plan can't succeed. Remember, Stock, the bar in Granog where you two met, it was not your first meeting.
Your first encounter was a coincidence before when Ut sent the soul.
You're...
You and Erica, before you reached
Stop! I understand. Don't say any more.
Stock, go. I'm sure that you can yet save Erica.
Choose wisely. A moment to travel to the day you first met Erica.
We should take note of what I've done just in case. I think that would be a good idea. You thought I was a dating site? It was like, what? Axelrod is revealing to us secrets? That's funny. Thinking Blue Sky is a dating site. That's insane. Or is it Mixer that you're talking about? I don't know. Regardless, I would never say on stream, or I would never confirm. I would never say that I was on a dating site unprompted. Mixer? Okay. No. Streaming site.